this isn't going to be good. Be good at all. Oh, stupid buffets, all inclusive knobs. Fingers down my spine. Girl, you look mighty fine. So last week was bad. We knew it was going to be bad. I'm not sure if we quite thought it was going to be as bad as it was, but nonetheless, it's a step in the wrong direction. But one that I'm not actually too upset about it, because at the end of the day, it came at a nice time for me, because obviously the first goal was getting into that suit, losing a couple of inches off the waist for my brother's wedding. That has now been and gone, successfully ticked that box. I mean, I probably wouldn't fit into the suit anymore, but that was the first kind of goal achieved. And then it was nice to have a little break, nice holiday after the hard work of the first 9 or 10 weeks. Just go and relax, spend some time with my girlfriend, and yeah, kind of like reward myself for it. And I mean, it's the only week that I'm going to be doing that, obviously, this year. It's not like that's going to be a regular thing. So yeah, I've put on a few pounds. It's happened, I'm over it. But the good thing is, the theory is, I mean, I've already got the core fitness there now, so, well, the base level of fitness anyway. So the weight should come back off easily again. So the main target for this week is just try and get down to the weight I was before the holiday. All in all then, I don't really think that went too badly. Did 5k, did it in my little fartlek style that I like to do, where, say, because I said at the start of this series, I wanted to try and improve my speed, because I did used to be speedy, believe it or not, 200 metre champ right here, but I'm talking over 10 years ago with that, really. But anyway, I know it's there somewhere. So doing 5k, but doing like a fast-paced 800 followed by a very slow 200, 800, 200, and do that 5 times, which breaks up quite nicely. But it means that when you are running, you are doing quite a high intensity, so it's not only good for your cardiovascular endurance, but it's also quite good for your muscular endurance and your legs as well. To get used to them, because of my weight, my legs, I need quite a lot of muscular endurance in my legs to push my big frame around, so it's quite important for me to get that back to a good standard. But in terms of fitness, didn't feel too bad, really. I mean, I obviously could feel the effects of the holiday. My stomach doesn't feel great after that. There's a few little aches and pains here and there as well on my legs and stuff, but obviously I've not been that active, but could have been a lot worse. If anybody wants to explain that to me, feel free. So I weighed myself about 4 hours ago. I've now lost 3 pounds, all in sweat, at the gym. That is how much I sweat. Last night was my first pre-season training session of the season, which was run by Creasy, otherwise known as the Hammer. And yeah, he's fit as a fiddle. Well, despite being in his mid to late 40s, he's very, very fit. So a lot of running, doing some laps of Danbury, some hills, just some endurance stuff, and some basic footballing stuff. So that was good to get back into that. My legs are feeling it a bit today though. I've got no time to do anything tonight. I've just got back from work, and now I've got to head straight to Birmingham. Get a quick lunch on the go, so got myself some fish fingers to whack in the oven while I go and get ready, and make myself a little fish finger sandwich for the drive up there. But yeah, me and Ant have got quite an exciting meeting in Birmingham tomorrow morning to try and secure some sponsorship, and hopefully we can get some bloody lovely new kits for the Mongols. So looking forward to that. But that's going to be a meal out tonight, maybe another meal out for lunch tomorrow. So yeah, not really sure where the weight loss is going to come from this week, but hopefully a couple of fitness sessions I've done so far will pull me through, and then on Sunday I can go big. It's fine. I'm technically on holiday.
It's definitely a holiday.
It is, mate. It's fine. Honey, mate.
Chicken. It's all good.
Where's
protein?
Where's your salad?
Bacon.
Bloody business time, isn't it? here we are, me and Ant spending the night in Birmingham for our meeting tomorrow. And he's booked a double bed, isn't he? Not really sure what to read into that, but I'm definitely going to be sleeping with one eye open tonight. I can tell you that for free. That does look sick.
Start it.
Of course, go for it, mate.
Are you filming this?
Yeah. Go
Syrup.
for it. Tuck in.
Egg. Award-winning sausage, apparently.
An award-winning. There you go. Award-winning sausage right there.
The menu wouldn't lie.
I've got bloody spinach, mate. This is breakfast. You'll see. Do you know what it is yet? Ta-da! So there you go. A courgette and carrot fritter with some fried eggs. Nice little breakfast when you fancy like a hot cooked breakfast. Unbelievably healthy and good for you, especially that thing, in place of like your hash browns or whatever. Lots of protein from the eggs. Going to be good fuel for the gym later on. Oh my god. Pre-season. Damn, laps are back. Manager decided to do a nice elongated version for us today. Yeah. Damn Wales, mate. Yeah. Ashamed of yourself. Everyone here, but I'd be so much better running if I didn't constantly need to poo all the time. Such a dodgy stomach. I hate it about myself, but run through it. Deal with the mess when you get home. We've got to play football in that later. Ooh. So I just got back from some next level football. I also had a good pre-season session yesterday. Feeling quite fit. Came into the game today. First stint at the game went very well, and then came on in the second half and with about 5 minutes I'd already done my knee. I had a knee injury on my right knee about 4 months ago now, and only just came back from that properly at the start of the previous next level season. And to come into this one, I'm just starting to feel like fully fit again, and then gone and done like what feels like exactly the same thing but on my other knee, which is a bit of a worry because that's going to be, well, that's both knees done now. So I'm going to have a nice trip to the doctors tomorrow, get that assessed. Hopefully it's not bad. I mean, last time it was a bit of a strain and a little tear in my LCL, but that was quite minor, so that was about a 6 to 8 week job. But I mean, it's just that, yeah, as soon as I start to feel fit again, just another injury happens. If it's not ankles, it's knees, and just little things like this. So that's really got to me. That's really actually quite upset me, because just looking forward to getting into this one, hopefully playing a bit better, and yeah, lost a bit of weight, fitness getting better, and then it's kind of every single time that happens, injury comes along, out of the game for 6 to 8 weeks, and then by the time that 6 to 8 weeks is gone, I've got to start all over again. Street festival, hungover, drum and bass is definitely not the one. I'll say this is generally the most amount of food that's ever been placed on one table.
Not bad, is it?
Rabbit murderer. Too much.
I think we should have just had names.
So it's next level football league day then. Obviously I'm injured, but we've only got a bare squad of 7. They literally been through everybody. All our backups. Couldn't find anybody to sit on the bench for us. So this guy's coming with me. Absolute unit of a brace. Got metal hinges in it and everything. So that's going to come with me on my knee. And the idea is obviously not, I don't want to play because I know my knee hurts quite a lot. So I don't want to. If somebody needs to come off, because I know Navs is quite ill and stuff like that, then I'm basically going to go on with my knee brace and stand up front and get people to kick the ball at my head. I'm an idiot. Shouldn't have done it. Painkillers are happening. So I'm trying to get back on the healthy eating then. Sorting myself out some nice pasta and do like a vegetable ragu with some pasta. But you got to have bacon in there. You can't not. That's pure flavour. Job done. I've actually ordered a vegetarian dish. Butternut squash, corn, black bean, no meat in sight. Lettuce, sweet corn and olives, please.
Drink for me. Drink for Jim. What is that?
You fapper. So this is really starting to annoy me now, just because it's one of those things where it's kind of initially like you wake up the next day, you can barely walk, and then all of a sudden it feels alright, and then you're like, oh, this is getting better quite quickly, and then it just hits a point where it's just completely like plateaus, and it just hurts a bit now all the time. So I've literally got pain about here. Yeah, that's the spot right there. Every time I take a step, basically, which I'm led to believe. So, like I say, fortunately, my girlfriend is a doctor, so we were worried about a meniscus issue, which would be quite bad, but that would be a lot higher. So the fact that it's down here, that's literally right at the base of the MCL. So what I'm being told is that it's probably just a small tear where the MCL meets the bone, which is obviously the medial collateral ligament. So it's either a small tear there, or just as, well, we heard a pop, so it's probably a tear, or what they call an eversion break, where the ligament, instead of tearing, actually pulls off a small bit of bone, which I've done that in my right ankle, actually. Him over there, that happened to him a good few years back. So either way, I mean, it's good news, so shouldn't need a scan on it. Definitely not going to need any surgery or anything like that. So I mean, it is good news, but it's annoying because it's just not getting better as quickly as I like, because when there's football to be played, I hate not playing it. And difficult for me now as well is obviously with food, obviously having to do all this healthy eating and stuff now that I'm not playing any sport, is the fact that I was doing so much sport before, and my metabolism was obviously getting a lot better, and I was eating a lot more because I was exercising a lot more, and I needed that energy for the amount of exercise I was doing. But when you stop then suddenly doing the exercise, your metabolism doesn't just stop and slow down again. So my metabolism was still, for the first couple, well, 2-3 weeks after the injury, what has it been now? What has it been, 2 weeks now, yeah. Still very high, so I'm trying to eat less, but that's just going straight through me in terms of my body metabolising it. And I'm just hungry all the time. Lovely day for some football. Look at that. That is a river. I'm not even playing, I'm just watching, which makes it considerably more depressing. Bloody miserable. Pre-season. Not involved because of the knee. It's not good. It's very wet. It's wet. So tonight I'm trying to recreate the vegetarian enchiladas I had the other night at Chimichangas. So this is the mix: butternut squash, spinach, onion, sweet corn, some herb, and a bit of passata. And there we go. Enchiladas. I'm about to weigh myself then. I've not weighed myself actually since I got injured, mainly because I'm scared of what the result's going to be. So let's just get it out of the way and get it done with. So it's been 2 weeks since the injury. Not been to the gym once in those 2 weeks. I played 10 minutes of football, which I definitely shouldn't have done at all. So let's do it. Come on then. That's not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
Fingers down my spine, girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you rub your fingers down my spine? Girl, you look mighty fine. Won't you